Hello and welcome to the stream. I am Cress Nether. Welcome to the Fae Groves here on twitch.tv/nethervt. For some reason, captions are almost correct, and I'm glad for that. Hi, we are going to be playing Midnight Storm, a Scion campaign today, and I am very glad to see all of you. We have some really cool folks in chat. We have, let's see, Michinho being first, Fludus being second, Danny being third. I also see a lot of lovely folks doing their daily random encounters. And the counter is up to 9 wins and only 1 loss. Oh, thank you for the head pats. We're doing stuff. Yeah. So we're doing stuff. I'm wondering if I need to add extra complexity and extra levels to the whole random encounter stuff, so that stuff happens depending on who won and like how many people won. That might be a bit too much. But yeah, we're going to go, and I believe this session we are going to go to Tirnanog. So I am excited. But let me go and say hi to the folks in chat by pressing a couple buttons. Hello!
Hello.
Hello.
1400. Wow, that's a lot.
If you hear squeaking, that's Delilah at the moment.
That's with insurance.
Okay. So Delilah is the squeaker.
She's always
Yes.
a squeaker.
God,
I will tell you, if you ever hear a little guy going, that's spinach.
Okay.
Spinach.
I hope she doesn't turn him into a squeaker. I want him to scream.
Well, so far all of his little meows are like and it's very cute.
This little guy.
Yesterday, boyfriend got into the closed the bathroom door to take a shower, and he gave a few little cries outside the bathroom door because he's like, "Where'd that go?"
I have been abandoned.
Yeah, he's a little crybaby. He likes his dad a lot. He was following him around like a little shadow.
Mhm.
He's good at getting underfoot.
Mhm.
All right,
There's a
and
baby girl all over me right now.
It is up to Blue to decide whether or not it's going to be a... Yeah, it's going to be 10 wins, 1 loss.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
You defeated
Yes!
a
That was Uzi.
I'm not even going for the second encounter. We end on a win.
Well, I'm also going to go for the encounter. Let's see if I win.
I hope to have success.
Well, nope.
Sand wolf. Oh, you know what that makes me think of?
I bit the dust or the sand.
You shall be
No, that
avenged.
that one fox fox figure from Final Fantasy XIV with like the very deadpan face.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, the sound
You know
fox.
what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Mm.
Are people excited for the new Legend of Zelda? Genuine question.
It's a new one?
Honestly optimistic. We only know so much.
Oh,
about
the remake.
And
Yeah.
Yeah.
My take is,
here's the thing, right?
Yeah.
Are you excited for Elder Scrolls 6?
No.
Not
No.
anymore.
Why?
They announced it like more than a decade ago, and there's
There's
been
been
nothing
no
about it
information.
since.
I believe mathematically.
Also, I'm not
the
buying any more
announcement.
Bethesda games.
Yeah, the announcement has been longer than Elder Scrolls was as from release.
Oh,
Like 6 or 8 years ago.
guys, I'm sharing a very
Yeah.
good picture
Also,
for y'all.
Also, there was the announcement that they're just going to be using the engine for what was that last sci-fi game they made? They're using that one for it.
Start something.
Starfield?
Starfield. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Starfield.
they're using the
Shit.
Starfield engine, and
My captions thought it was Garfield. So,
There's nothing.
yeah,
There's
it
no
uses
one
the
said that,
Garfield
like,
engine.
Starfield engine was the problem. That
Overkill.
wasn't the
The
problem.
I
engine
hate
didn't
Mondays.
help. The game was
Please enjoy
also
that
shit.
call center cat.
It was a
That
very good
nobody
cat.
else. I know exactly one other person that is excited for it, and it was just blind fealty like me.
Ah,
Yeah.
The trailer
like,
for Elder Scrolls 6 was in 2018, so it's been 8 years.
8 years, my
Oh,
goodness.
Yep, longer.
It's been longer since the announcement of Elder Scrolls 6 with little information than it was from Skyrim's release to the trailer of Elder Scrolls 6. But that's kind of the point, is we don't know anything about the new Zelda other than they hired somebody who did some old CGI animations to help them with the graphics this time. That's all we know.
Yeah.
And that's
Can I
only if
share-
you're familiar with that person's work.
I need to find a
Can
new
I
game to
share
be
the
excited about.
exciting news for the Michi?
Yes.
Sure.
We got a new baby kitty.
Yeah.
He's a little
He's
guy.
a little guy, and his name is
Did we not establish
Spinach,
that?
also known
On
as
stream.
Spinch.
Spinch, indeed.
He's sponging around. He's probably on the bed right now.
I will say, the little guy was tended to by people of color because it's the first time I've met an animal who is new to this world that didn't ignore everybody to see what I was when I went over there.
And maybe it's because he sees. Never mind. I
Mm.
mean, he is a black kitty.
There it is. There it is.
He's like, another one like me. I misread Robo Pirate's name on the stream, by the way, as reprobate. And I was like, huh?
Oh,
I'm just remembering a friend of mine when she got her new puppy a few years back. She said
What
she
you're
was
telling
real
me?
sad. She said she was like real scared because I had just moved, so I wasn't like within reasonable traveling distance to see anymore because she was terrified that her dog would end up racist.
well, I did recently see something about that.
Yeah, you need to social them with a myriad of people because if you just keep them around a specific type of person, when they see a new one, uh they're going to treat them with curiosity and suspicion, which can be
Yeah,
problematic.
yeah. Generally speaking, if a person that doesn't hang out with a diversity of people has a pet, the pet will take on that lack of diversity, and yeah.
So you can turn your cat racist and a homophobe.
It's not so much like training them to become that, but more what you are is what the cat or dog
Indoctrinated.
becomes.
Also, it's a lot harder to make an animal a homophobe because that's less visually obvious.
Yeah.
Also true.
Unless it's a horse. Horses just know things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Horses have incredibly good gaydar.
We jokingly said to our friend Sophie, or the other day when she was like, I'm gonna have two cats staring at me now. My boyfriend was like, we're going to teach this cat to stare at gay people. And she was like, oh, so it's just gonna keep staring at you guys then. And I was like,
Oh.
yep. Yes, she's trying to use the litter box. Let her go potty, mister. He's got a V8 engine in this little chassis. He is
Wonderful.
He is a rumbly boy.
Very rumbly.
Yes, it's very good.
Dude wiggles after a few seconds of being held, but the second he's in your arms, he's fucking revving.
Yeah, he's a very happy little man.
Okay, I've pumped the numbers a bit. Alvarans, are you ready?
I am. I just been a while since you guys had a chance to like really catch up, so
True.
I'm just chilling.
Very fair.
I got all my stuff pulled up, I think, and if not, I got the folders open to pull it up easy. So,
Is everyone else ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah. All right, I presume so. We got all but two answers. All right.
I'm ready to rock.
That's a majority. Go.
Yes.
So who remembers what happened last time? Because it's been a while for various reasons.
It has been a while. We went to the Thrice 10th Kingdom, visited some family. Vega got to see a. You were there. Vega got to meet some of my family there. We also did some landscaping.
Jody is not jealous that you got to meet a hot dancing guy without them.
Jody
That's
is not.
That's good.
Sorry.
Jody is not jealous that Cardin and Vega got to meet Casimir's cottage core hot family.
Yeah.
And then then Casimir got a weird seed, and we're now in talks of how to get to the Celtic otherworld, Tirnanog.
Yeah.
Irish. I know Celtic is usually a catch-all for that, but the
It
Gaulish,
is specifically Irish.
Yeah, this is specifically one of the Irish otherworlds. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. I didn't know Gaelic belonged to a specific kind of people and thought it was just like a blanketing term for not
It was
English.
basically, for a bit, everyone who was.
Then Wikipedia lied to me.
Yeah, it'll do that.
But Tirnanog, in Irish mythology, it is one of the names for the Celtic otherworld.
Yeah. Words, history, and pop culture mixing things together as they do.
As far as we are concerned, it is Irish.
Yes.
Yes.
Jody met with an individual that can eat labels for people.
Yes.
Also, Cardin was there.
Just on a nearby table.
Yeah.
Little guy yelling.
Also, Carden was there as Jody came to Carden and asked, "Hey, you want to do a heist?" And Carden enthusiastically was like, "You son of a bitch!" Snaps finger. I'm in.
Yeah.
We got Carden's crew together and we began planning. And Jody was just like, "I'm gonna hide in the box," and Carden was like, "That's a great idea."
I've got an idea for how to hide. It's not quite hide in the box.
What's in the box?
As long as I don't open the box, I don't know if Jody's there or not.
Exactly.
Mhm.
I'm just not
Where
going to
does
tell you
Jody-
where I'm hiding.
Look, there's 50% chance that when you open the box, Jody is there. But there's another 50% chance that when you open the box, Kit is there.
Oh,
And I get you.
I was
This
about to say,
is a
Carden
thought
opens the
experiment
box.
called Schrodinger's
what are
Kit.
you?
He's just there like, why am I shorting his cat? Hang on. That's not my grandpa.
Opens the box. Who the fuck are you? A lawyer? Get out of here.
Hold on, let me see if
Very
I.
good.
We got together. Carden wasn't there when God, I'm so bad with names.
Oh, I'm getting squeaked at by a little man.
Olivia. When Olivia had to talk to her mom about not being so much of a monster.
Come here.
Carden looked in that direction, and then he kind of looked away when he felt something look back.
And all a bunch of the weird negative vibes around Olivia disappeared when she came back out.
Yeah.
In another campaign, I have found out that staring into the weird, scary darkness is a bad idea.
It very much can be.
Oh,
I didn't suffer from that.
Oh, cool, man! You love learning that lesson too.
Uh-huh.
It's so great.
It's so wonderful. It's look, if your GM gives you mechanical reasons for a certain type of roleplay, you go with it.
Same.
Unless it discomforts you, then you have to talk to your GM.
Sorry.
I was about to say, conflict drives the story, and that's my opinion on the matter. We're basically getting the stuff together for a boat. We had a chat. We got stuff we made the boat bigger, and we made the boat easier to maneuver. And I believe we used both of the diviners we had who saw some messed up stuff, and we all kind of felt that. But we're still like, nah, we'd win. And then we charted a course.
It'll be fine.
And I believe that's as accurate as I can manage. If there were little things that I forgot, I apologize. Casimir has a secret ring that only Carden knows about. Yeah, there's that. There's that. All right. Yeah. If there's anything else that I forgot,
no,
anybody else knows.
It's secret from Vega.
Yeah, that's the important
and
thing.
I specifically told Vega that there is a secret.
Yeah.
So that way she doesn't go crying.
Yes.
When you're dating a diviner, you need to be upfront that you are surprising something, and they need to not look into it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Have divine to divine communication.
Yeah.
All right, Spirit.
There is a little guy going nuts on my keyboard right now. Baby, he's
Spirit?
on the keyboard.
Yeah, what's up?
Have 2 hero points.
Yo!
What
They
do hero points?
absolutely nothing in this system.
Okay, I
Whoa,
figured.
Hey,
Keep
why did I do
keep
this
them,
to you?
keep them as like your score for the end of the game.
Hmm.
You did get 2 of them.
We could tally them up.
What's the exchange rate between hero points and experience?
1 to like
Um,
500,000.
Oh, okay.
mutually unintelligible currency, unfortunately. But yeah, so you guys were figuring out how to, or rather, what kind of equipment and or supplies you need. And I forgot I'm in charge of music.
So I guess we'll just have this conversation above board. Anybody have an interplanar phone?
Yes.
Or like some form to
Interplanar?
okay, all right. Yeah, so I believe there is an actual like relic that is essentially just you can communicate between realms because normal
Yeah,
communications
The
can't.
Yeah,
Iola.
Yeah, y'all are.
It's a phone.
I put that on Olivia.
Okay, so we have that. Carden's going to leave one of his boys behind just in case a certain fucking vampire shows his ass again. So we have a actually let me do that now. Imbued Legend 1. That should be 5. I haven't used a legend in a while.
You've been doing a lot of game stuff. Yeah. If people's legends to add about it. How Casimir's for the last time building up some.
But yeah, so I've left a Carden behind. We have a way to communicate planarly if we need to. I'm assuming we all thought to bring the typical food and water.
I've been doing a lot of baking for the first few days, and then making food that keeps better than pastries.
Yes.
Carden remembered his SIGs, so we're good there.
His SIGs.
No, that's part of
Jody's-
the omen. You don't need to bring them. You just get them when you.
Jody's excuse for air quotes not coming along on this one is that they are looking into the thing for the dwarves.
All right.
Now I
And
don't know what
also
is.
they don't, and also they don't want to deal with Fey bullshit.
Smart.
Hmm.
Oh, it's in game. It's fine. Brought a med kit.
It's less so like less like this isn't the instance of D&D where we're saying like
Yeah.
okay, so I need to have a complete list and itinerary of things that you have. Like I'm sure Vega has med kits or herbal remedy related things. I'm sure, like Casimir probably has maps and other forms of navigation purposes. The things that I'm more concerned about are how fast you moving, as in what's the size of the what's the size and power of the ship that you got. Are there any defenses, and which people are you bringing with you?
Right, so that was the other thing that we didn't really get into. We made the boat bigger and we made it easier for us to use. What does the boat look like? Like, am I looking at the Jolly Roger here? Like, is this a yacht? What are we in?
That's up to us, isn't
A
it?
yacht.
Yeah.
Do you want a yacht?
It's the something sunny, whatever that is.
Awesome reference.
The
something
Thousand Sunny is
whatever.
going to be traveling from the port of Antwerp.
Like, yeah, no, that's the thing. Like, are we in a Viking longboat? Do we have a pirate ship with cannons? What are we in, gang? What do we want?
Well, you
Honestly,
have somebody
I'm-
with 3, so any high-end modern boat is easily within reach.
I don't think we can requisition the HMS Göteborg, which is a 3-master.
I mean, I think you have enough persuasion to do that, actually.
Mm-hmm. between Olivia's money and your objective hotness, I think we can get whatever we want.
Objective.
Yeah.
It's more if you wanted the HMS Gutenberg, you'd probably be able to. You might have to do scale for persuasion purposes to, let them, or let you requisition it.
Okay, I'll start us off easy so we can get the ball rolling.
Sure.
Do we want to bring the Morty crew, or are we just like, is it just us on the boat?
I think for the safety of others, we should have as small a crew as possible.
Okay, so we do have a crew.
Yes.
Well, first of all, I don't know how to sail. As
It doesn't matter
Casimir.
how to sail. That's part of the reason. It's part of the reason why I'm asking for specific details and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to be fair, when we came to the Thrice 10th Kingdom, my car sprouted legs and autonomy, so I don't think we gotta worry about that.
It became a cat bus.
Yes.
Oh. Do I still have that? No.
You have the
No,
Snapwagon?
No, I got rid of that for a Starry Dominion power. So I do not have adaptation anymore, which I used for the snack wagon to turn into the cat buzz.
That's fine.
Okay, so we have a small crew. We've established that. What kind of boat are we in? Because flavor, I don't think really matters. I'm looking for like capability. Like, do we want a faster boat? Do we have the Queen Anne's Revenge, where we're just like, yeah, let's shift all the cannons to one side to really hammer whatever decides to trouble us?
I think
Used the
Casimir's
majority of
person.
boats that Spirit suggested have been old boats.
Yes. I think Casimir thinks to get like a ship that is relatively modern, just for the
Like a
sake
super yacht.
of. Not a super yacht though. You
like
can.
like a mini yacht should be fine.
Yeah, but like
I
in the
think
po-
we
of
should
the.
get a dinghy.
No, more in the sense of like, let's make sure that we have the latest technology, and if that falls away, we can rely on, other basic techniques of navigation and that sort of thing. But we have the best that we can get.
Yeah.
With what little
Now I'm
Hard
imagining a
understand.
big galleon with a sat nav.
Yes.
I was about to say, with what Carden understood about where we're going from his roles last time, I'm going to say, I don't think navigation, computers, and all that are going to mean bunk when we get there, or while we're traveling. You and your girlfriend are diviners. I think that we go with whatever fueled boat, because we don't have to rely on the wind. And then in terms of navigation, we just have to depend on like stars and magic, as dumb as that sounds, because I'm pretty sure any tech that we bring for navigation is going to be bunk the second we leave
Also,
the
a
material plane.
modern boat will have like
Is there
fridges on it,
stars
so
in
you
magic
can
or
store
don't?
food.
Yup. Yep. There is also the thing of, and this is the big question, defenses. Do we want to make it so we can get away from whatever wants to bother us, or do we want to be able to fight whatever bothers us?
I think getting away is the best call.
Smoke screen.
Oh,
That is an actual thing we can do. So this is where Coast's real life knowledge comes in. So we can just, if your thing is avoidance, we can just load the boat up with like decoys, flares, and like flashbangs to disorient whatever we come across, so we can leave.
In terms of legends about fey beings, would we know certain things that would distract them more? Like,
Ooh, that's a good point.
3 lights.
I mean, I recently saw a bit of Supernatural, and the leprechaun in that has the vampire counting sand thing. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoever would like to, when it comes to dealing with fairy, as we're putting it here, go ahead and make for me either it is mental, either a culture or a cult check, I would say. And I
Well,
will look at the thing in a minute. I'm looking for images because I just had
Uh,
the idea that maybe I
Would
should
this
have an
fall-
image.
Mental
Mental.
occult.
I can
Would
do that.
profiling stand under this?
Interesting question.
how about religion?
Religion would. Religion definitely would.
Okay.
I don't think profiling would, because I think profiling is about individuals or towards
It's 8 successes for me, 3 successes for Carden, 4 successes for Olivia.
23 for. Oh wait, no, that's something else.
That's
4 for Vega.
I got 4.
So the most we got is
Um,
8.
that's pretty great.
Yeah.
Is great.
Harku, Olivia, and Vega. When it comes to kind of dealing with things with fairy, there's a lot of information that's floating out there and that's kind of given out freely in various situations. Is the music playing for anyone else? Because I can't.
Yes, for me.
I can hear it.
Okay,
I can
perfect.
hear it.
I'm leaving it alone then. But like, so like you guys get the basic things for cold iron. There's certain specific effects, maybe not necessarily the one for Leprechaun or for the Leprechaun in Supernatural. It might be tangentially related and it has to be a specific material. But you guys kind of begin to gather at least a few things. And again, there's the idea that you guys are demigods in and of yourselves.
Yeah.
Casimir.
Hmm.
With 8 successes in an occult check specifically,
Mm-hmm.
which is not a catastrophic success because none of those were divinity days.
Oh,
But with success on that, you kind of sit there and think about it, and you know that the thing that I push so hard, that fairy and fae are taxonomical classifications of beings and creatures. It is about as useful to describe something as fish.
yeah, like bees.
Yes, bees. Yes, thank you, the state of California. So it's not a bad idea to have this because there's all sorts of different kinds of beasties and creatures that might be out there, but there isn't really a blanket thing that, or like it's one of those, there are too many variables to be prepared for just about anything, and there isn't really like a hard and fast, all leprechauns act this way, all elves act this way type of thing. Which is also in the mechanics, because you can get different things for like fairfolk and other vulnerabilities in Saints and Monsters.
I think that makes a lot of sense. Like you can't say like all Dutch people do this or all Americans do X or but is there something that I gather like of a sort of like in general there is a direct, like they go into the direction of individuality or community, or like what are certain themes or certain concepts that most either think are important or most Fae go along with.
I was about
Well-
to say, if a subject is too specified to plan for, then generalize.
So the best way to kind of generalize things
Mhm.
in this particular case is as you look through like a lot of Irish mythology, you know that the main people that kind of that kind of popped up were the Firbolg,
Mm-hmm.
the Fomorans,
Right.
the Tuatha Dé themselves, and then the Milesians. Those are kind of like the four main groups of people that just kind of fought over the Irish Isles in and of themselves, with the Fomorans and the Tuatha having the longest fights, the Firbolg being there before all the rest of them, and then the Milesians coming afterwards and being kind of the modern individuals of Ireland and the people who were able to take out the Tuatha in the sense of they fought them to a standstill, and then when the peace treaties were being talked about, and Amirgan Macmill and Lou were sitting there talking about things, Lou was like, okay, we will split Ireland in half. And Amirgan went, awesome, dibs on the top half. And Lou went, fuck! And that's why they're where they are now.
Hmm.
But the general way to kind of go about it is a lot of the Fomorans are equal in strength to the Tuatha Dé, and they are mostly identifiable as kind of not really entirely sure on if it's a historical or cultural thing, but they're missing body parts. Like they might be missing an eye, they might be missing an arm or a leg, type of thing. The Tuatha themselves, the things that you have to be worried about is whatever noble arts, or whatever they define them, the things as noble arts. So, like on one hand, if you find a kind of like a tea master, for lack of a better term, at this particular moment, and you piss them off, you will have to find a way to go around the fact that in their immediate area, they will be able to make it so you cannot drink anything until you capitulate or apologize.
Oh.
And
Dealing with
noble
creatures that
arts
have
can
dominion.
also be like fighting or smithing or all sorts of different things. It really depends on the type of individual that you're going to run into. But
yeah, it's a
they
good
are-
idea Jody isn't going with you on the diplomatic team.
the general idea is that these people are so good at what they do, they can withhold it mystically from other people.
Hmm.
And the
Deep
Tuatha
dealing
kind of
with
have
beings with
a
dominion.
level above most people on that.
Right, right.
But I mean, the Milesians, for all intents and purposes, were just regular dudes. Mechanically, they'd be saints, but they were just regular dudes, and they beat the shit out of the Tuatha. So
Okay, a genuine question out of my own ignorance. Is there a special way to say it? Because I keep hearing Malaysians.
Milesians.
Middle
I
Asians.
heard it as
Okay.
Malaysians too. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah, captions are
Thank you.
having a terrible time with this.
Yeah, thank
It
you.
says,
I
says
thought it was
Middle
just
Asians
me.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought I was going crazy
Can-
because I
can
was
we
like,
maybe
that's
just-
the second time I've heard it.
Can we maybe
It's-
just put this in chat so that people know what the fuck
It's
we're
Milesians
talking?
as in from Millies.
Millies?
Well, I, because it's a very interesting read, I'm going to put the Wikipedia article in the end zone. People, there we go. Milesians. That's what. That's.
Ah.
I did have the thought that actually you probably want to go with a very modern carbon fiber boat because you don't really want to be sailing a iron boat into the Feylands, and that's kind of
Yeah.
offensive.
I think that we should put copper wire in the boats.
Most ships are either carbon fiber nowadays or
Steel.
Aluminum.
steel,
Yeah.
not directly iron.
Yeah, that's why you don't want to be
Steel
old
is
boats. That we were
steel is
saying.
still possibly dangerous to them though.
Hmm.
So something carbon fiber or plastic you would probably be better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Aluminum.
we're dealing with beings that we don't want to offend or piss off. So Carden's gonna be in look not talk mode.
Oh, dang it. I'm going to have to do it, aren't I?
Yep.
You already lost your ability to have grilled cheese, or to know of grilled cheese.
Yeah, I don't like dealing with creatures that have dominion over aspects.
Yeah.
Because next thing you know, I'm gonna piss off the one that's like, oh, I control observation. Hope you didn't like your eyes.
Olivia can
Well,
also do
it's-
talking.
It's specifically noble arts. It's not controlling aspects. So like this isn't. So to kind of go a little bit on a description thing here, where the best way to kind of describe the Theoi, for instance, are gods of things. So, like, if you piss off the one of observation, they will be able to take your way to take your ability to observe away, because that's what they have dominion over. The best way to describe the Tuatha, other than a collection of folk heroes, exceptionally powerful beings, etc., from Ireland, because that's just way too long, is gods with jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Not to the extent of celestial bureaucracy, mind, but it is of noble art type of thing. So like somebody might be able to make a quite literal photorealistic painting, but they can't use that painting to take away your observation. They might just be able to alter it a little bit type of thing.
So I'm coming to realize Jody wants to steal the heart of a forge.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Casimir
That's-
is working on making jewelry.
Mhm.
Now you're getting it.
If we like if that connection is found and Jody manages to steal the heart of a forge but
Well,
gets caught.
You're not coming here for the jewelry thing. You're coming here for the Gleipnir thing, right?
Right.
Yes.
Also,
There is the aspect that I imagine these people are very personal, so it's not even the thing of, oh, you're connected to the person that did this. No, it's, hey, where are they at? Because
Why
we
do
need
you
to
think
talk.
I'm going to so much effort to make sure that you don't know I'm here?
I'm
Uh-huh.
just saying it would be very narratively ironic if the heist you're going on causes Casimir to not be able to make a ring.
It'll be fine.
And I'm saying that
You're not
Mhm.
here for the ring.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
I'm not here for the ring.
Genuinely, I am asking. You are not
I'm
here
not
for the ring.
I'm not
right?
here for the
No,
ring.
no.
Okay, so it's not a problem.
Yet. It's not a problem yet. And I'm happy if it will be a problem. We'll figure this
Remember
out.
also, in regards to the Tuatha are very word of law, not spirit of law.
Mm-hmm.
So if Jody did something and messed up with the heart of the forge, it would be like Jody might, or even if the party wasn't able to directly make things, you would be able to find ways to go around smithing.
I mean, it's not like we know a creator Scion or anything like that.
Exactly. They take away my ability to forge things. Oh no, that thing I already can't do.
Oh no.
Well,
There's also the aspect that I have a million and one ways to make this work. So don't worry. Hey, don't worry. Let Cardin worry. He's good at that.
So, in short, you're getting a somewhat modern type of vehicle. You have more fleeing defenses. You guys yourselves will be the cannons if necessary, if I am presuming correctly. You are having a
Yes.
small crew, which means that, again, I have to ask, who are you bringing with you?
Some of the
your
friends.
if anyone. Okay. So your friends are the followers, so obviously there's that.
I imagine Cardin would want to bring people that kind of want to map out this area.
Ooh, yeah.
Also, Jody is going to stow away by transforming into an octopus and sticking on the side with the suckers.
I love how this game works.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Good plan.
So we have some of Cardin's people, I presume Covenant. We have some of the followers for Casimir. Jody is not coming, quote unquote. Olivia and Vega, is there anyone that you guys would like to bring?
Can't think of anybody.
Okay.
You have a coven of witches.
You do?
Yeah, but I
Just-
wouldn't
just
want to
Donovan.
take them because they're not like as capable.
Mm.
Oh wait, I want Donovan. I think.
Yeah,
Al-
like I
Alma
said,
is coming as
outside
well.
of birthrights. Your birthrights,
Oh,
your
okay.
birthrights are always with you, as
Yeah.
unless you guys tell me otherwise, or it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
your
Koshé
birthrights
stays
will
at
be
the
with you.
Koshé stays at the Midnight Nook. Like,
Yeah, we
Okay.
need somebody to hold down the fort.
What do you think Cardin's there for?
Cardin doesn't know how to.
only
run or how to
part of
make
Cardin is
coffee.
there.
Coffee's probably one thing he does know how to make.
Thank you.
And then
For
people
Olivia-
ask him, like, hey, can I get a blah, blah, blah? I was like, what? Can I get a blah, blah, blah? Sorry, what?
He's just the Animal Crossing speaking noise.
Mhm.
Yes.
All right.
It's on the menu.
It's right there, and he looks at it. It's just like
Anyway, it's
scribbly.
Olivia's turn.
Yeah, we shove everybody in the boat.
Olivia's turn.
It's Olivia's
Yeah.
turn.
Oh,
I was
sorry.
going to say I haven't yet made them a fate binding, but I think around now would be a good time to have the fanatics I mentioned before.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay.
Love that word.
Alright. Excellent. Okay, so you all get your individuals together, you get onto the boat. I would like specifically oh, fair. I would like specifically Casimir, Cardin, or Vega to roll for me a luck check.
A watch check?
A luck check.
Oh, look.
I'm going to say a D100.
Okay.
Low is nothing, so about 1 to 50 will be nothing. 50 to 80, we'll say, will be something small, and the last 20 will be something good. Whoever would like to do
Who
so.
wants to do the roll?
I'm happy to do so.
I was about to say,
Why do we
don't
have a
let me
wins
make
loss
luck
streak
rolls.
on our scene?
Yeah.
Why is that there?
For fun.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Oh.
Requiescat and Pache.
Oof.
We're
I
gonna
wanna
die.
see, just out of
It's
curiosity,
low
what
as
I
nothing.
could have gotten.
Yeah, low is nothing. Yeah, go for it. Okay.
Would add a little something.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
I want to see what Cardin would have rolled.
Okay.
I do best not to wonder on what could have been.
We will wonder on what could have been.
Okay, hold on.
Anyway.
while he's rolling. So, in various forms and in various ways, you commission the boat and then you go yourselves to Ireland, because in order to get to the otherworldly sea, it specifies that you must sail from Ireland. So you
Okay.
get your boats, you get your people, you get your little your little I thought there was a different name than tentacles on an octopus thing, but
The tentacles.
Get your
Pseudopod?
pseudopods, yeah, over onto the boat, over just off of Ireland itself, and you begin sailing early, technically before daybreak. Do you wish to go more west or more north? You just kind of have to go a general northwesterly direction.
Hmm.
Oh, we had to sail towards the sun.
That would be tricky because that would be south.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go northwards.
Also, you don't want to. Also, you don't want to crash into Ireland.
Uh-huh.
Exactly. So, as you kind of begin sailing, when it gets to that hour between between night and day, the golden hour, as I've learned that it's been called, on either side of sunrise, it's almost stereotypical in a sense. As you kind of reach the early morning fog, it becomes extremely difficult to see for a time, and kind of reach that point as the landmass of Ireland is just on the horizon. And as soon as it fades from sight, the fog kind of envelops you, and over on the other side, you see just what seems to be endless sea. I found a pretty picture, but that's ahead. It doesn't have the same vibes as, say, like an underworld type thing. It still kind of has that mystic feeling where it feels attached to, but not constrained by, what the world is. You feel that you guys can be a bit more free here, flex a little more, so to speak. I would like
Oh, if only Jody was here, they'd love flexing.
I would like everyone to roll for me a vibe check. You may use mental or social for the attributes, and I would like it to be integrity or empathy, please.
Integrity or
It could be occult, but occult will be a little higher. I will say that.
I will go with occult then.
You said social or mental?
Yes.
Does anything I have work for a specialty?
I was about to say, storyteller, do any of my specialties apply?
I don't think any of mine do.
I have etiquette, herbal treatments,
Hide
mystic rituals,
intentions
and
would work for Pardon.
Thank you.
I have also persuading individuals.
I would allow religion to work here. This isn't a
Thank you.
persuasion check. Well, let me double check.
And
Mystic rituals would apply for Vega.
Okay. Time to roll.
is this something where the Staff of Stelmage might work?
Yep. Lie detection or your empathy, integrity, or subterfuge specialties would work, Olivia.
I used one of them, yes.
And then your integrity or stealth would work, Jody.
Yeah, I used the integrity one.
If I get to include detecting lies, that's another +1 actually. And site-based investigation I have as a different one.
This isn't sight. This is vibes.
Okay, so 4 total. 5
So
total.
we
Five
have.
check.
So we have 3, 7, 4, 5. and
Wait,
have a
does a
question.
familiar kind of face help with this at all?
I have a question.
Okay. Let me take a look at familiar kind of face while I'm doing that. What is your question?
Could you take keen senses brackets vibes?
Sure.
Yeah.
A familiar kind of face will help not here because this is not this is a vibe check. So
Okay.
when you're doing interactions with people, you get pretty much a free to enhancement right now. Is what familiar kind of face will do.
Somebody is being a little goblin right now.
Yay.
His
Alright.
vibes are crackhead.
Uh-oh.
So, as I'm sitting here taking a look,
Wormy.
Jody, Olivia, and Vega could be the heir. Could something just doesn't quite feel right? It could be a
The
new.
vibes are off.
Yeah,
I can't tell if the vibes are right or not because I'm underwater and an octopus.
exactly.
It's
Could
just
be
different vibes, but moving through a different medium.
that. You're also on a vibrating thing.
Yeah.
Like the thing. It could just be that. But for like Olivia and Vega, it's can't quite put your fingers on it. Casimir Cardin.
Hmm.
It's almost imperceptible in Casimir's, or for the others around you. But both of you guys kind of catch. Usually, at this kind of point, with the style of success that you have, Casimir, you would see or feel like the collection of stardust on things that are being mythically put on there. And your first instinct is that, well, yeah, this is another world. This is obviously full of mythical and magical things. But then you look up and you can see the glitterings of stars despite it being daytime at this particular moment.
Oh boy.
And both of you, as you kind of sit there and take a look at that, however you want to share things, catch that this feeling is not just bad or off vibes. There's something here that is extremely subtle and feels malevolent.
I will stare into the abyss.
Tears back.
That's just the entry, don't worry about it.
Cardin's gonna look around and see that like Vega and that's a tone shift. Okay.
Yeah,
Gonna
it's
see
not
that
right. You
Vega
can just-
and Olivia.
Oh.
It's getting louder. Hold on.
Okay, no, I'm adjusting it. That's on you guys. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I don't turn it down.
I'm fixing it for me.
Yeah, Cardin's gonna look around and see that Vega and Olivia aren't really having a reaction to things, so he kind of eases, but then he sees that Casimir kind of has the same realization that he
Mhm.
does, and then I think that's when the like apparent realization hits him, as he's going to look at Casimir and just like, you feel it too, right?
Yes, there is something here. It is... It is not strong as of yet, but... I think we should not be too worried, but we should be on our guard.
We shouldn't linger. Whatever's here
Hmm.
isn't nice.
That being said, everyone did roll relatively well. Those of you that have access to technological or otherwise devices at the moment, for example, if you take a look at a compass, it's not that the compass is moving around erratically. It's like there's no magnetic pull on it at all. Whenever you look at a timetable, as long as you're looking at said timetable, that time seems to be moving. So like for example, if you pull open a stopwatch, right?
Mm-hmm.
As long as you're looking at the stopwatch, it says it moves in about the expected point that a second should move. If you look away at 10 seconds briefly and then look back, it'll say 35 seconds. If you look again and you look back, it'll say 22 seconds.
Ah. Well, I believe
The exception to this
Uh-huh.
is the Ayaler, which, if you take a look at, it seems like a very little amount of time has passed when it feels like at least like a couple minutes have passed when like on the Ayaler when like a half hour feels like it's passed type thing.
Okay.
Livia is not looking at the time. She is taking photos and sending them to Jessica.
These are please.
Oh,
Cardin is looking at the compass as it's just like rotating in circles, and then look at Casimir. This is why we did not bring the sat nav.
Yeah, so something is, I believe the technical term is fucked.
You know what's really funny right now?
Let's hear it.
The person who would understand the anime reference, I can't give because they're an octopus latched to the bottom of the boat.
But you can still give it, and I can laugh at it. Just
Yeah, go for it.
It's the Grand Line in
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
One Piece right now.
yeah.
The reference. I've
it's-
watched
it's-
enough.
it's really funny because I don't watch One Piece.
I'm up to date with the manga.
Nice.
Here we were talking about going on the Going Merry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I am
I
probably
was
the
thinking
least
of
One
1000
Piece
Sunny.
anime person here.
Hey.
Sorry, baby boy knocked my headphones off my head.
Ah.
You are
dear.
attacked.
He is being very baby at the moment.
Hmm.
But yeah, Card's just gonna kinda like Carton refuses to be relaxed right now. He's not tense, but like he refuses to let his guard down if something is trying this hard to put us at ease, and he picks up on that.
Hmm.
So, who would like to navigate? Having one of those in-between callings, such as Outsider, Liminal, or Psychopomp, may be more helpful than others.
So I think Cardin's gonna navigate, but seeing how this place is literally oozing stardust, he's gonna bring the Star Child with him.
Well,
Oh,
so
okay,
the
hello,
general
I-
idea is that Casimir got a catastrophic success, and when the stars give you a catastrophic success, stardust lands on magical things around you.
Yes.
Yes,
You
that
kind
is
of
that
outline
is
them.
me. Aye.
Oh,
But
then yeah,
in
you do
this
it.
particular case, it's not helpful given that the air is full of such things. So it's like, oh, right, this is an listed effect, not a natural occurrence of this place, is kind of what Casimir gathered from
Mm-hmm.
the catastrophic success.
All right. I definitely want to help with the navigation. I have the liminal calling at this moment.
Yeah.
I have Outsider, so this should
also
work.
have liminal.
Good.
I also have Liminal for a reason right now.
Mm-hmm.
So since Cardin is asking Casimir to help for the moment, since a lot of you could take shifts if you would like.
Mm-hmm.
Casimir, go ahead and roll for me. Let me double check how this works on the sheet. Is it this one? It is this one. Roll that. Okay. I want to use an attribute or do I want to use a skill? I kind of want to use an attribute.
Okay.
So you may. I'm going to do something a little different here.
Okay.
I am going to say you may choose a resistance attribute, which would be resolve, stamina, or composure on these navigation rolls.
Uh-huh.
These are more how you wish to approach going forward, as it is with mental, like mental. I'm going to try to sit here and push past it, or composure is I'm going to use more of my force of will to kind of stay on course. Stamina being obvious, standing at things for however long that you need, and the call. I am open to suggestions if people can justify them. However, I am going to be pretty leaning towards resistance at this particular moment as to resist such effects.
I think composure works here, because for Casimir, it's very much a case of I've noticed that I'm out of my normal comfort zone. Like the fact that time is clearly not being registered in a way that is natural to him. I think composure is mostly just like, oh well, there's things that I do not understand, but I'm just going to go with it for the moment, and we'll figure out if this is important or necessary later on.
Okay. So composure liminal.
Composure liminal.
So that'll be in traits. There's a dice next to liminal, and then we'll just put in attribute composure.
Okay. Attribute composure. Item 3. Would astronomy work here?
Explicitly no.
Okay. I'm keeping the staff with me. I can't put enhancement. Oh, can put enhancement in there.
I will allow what's the staff's enhancement? I will allow the general enhancement for the staff to work.
Yeah.
This does involve magic related effects.
Yeah. Oh. Why did it drop? Okay. Composure. Specialty none. Enhancement 1. 5 successes.
Okay. You may add 3 enhancement to your roll card, and then that would be liminal or outsider liminal, whichever one's there. I'm not judging how you wrote this. I know you have that for your own notes, so I see it right there. And a resistance stat, which would be resolve, stamina, or composure.
How do I do this? You just explained it. Jesus Christ.
Go to traits. There's a dice
There
next
it
to the
is.
calling that you wish to use. Click that one, and then click the thing, and you may add 3 enhancement.
So it has to be resistance, right?
Yes. So stamina, resolve, or composure.
I'm gonna go with resolve, actually.
Okay.
And then no skill item rating. 3 enhancement. Alright, here we go.
Ooh.
Yay! So, as the two of you are currently navigating, what's going on in your heads right now? How are you feeling? What is it that you want to find?
Cardin goes first.
okay. Where's his character sheet? There it is. Pardon's just trying to keep things on track. It's kind of it's kind of the weird aspect. He's treating this with a monicum of responsibility that the others probably really haven't seen in him before. Like he's like he hasn't really told anybody aside from Casimir like what's happening right now because he feels like that'll just make things a little more panicked. But he's kind of just like very goal focused right now of just trying to get us to the next step of where we're trying to go.
And yes,
For Casimir, it is. I think for others, it would be clear that Casimir is focused in a way that they might have seen in the Thrice 10th Kingdom when we were traveling kind of outside the comfort of like, the village of the friends. This is new territory, and it might be that Casimir looks a little bit more focused and concerned, because this is definitely not what he is familiar with when it comes to strange places.
The boys are very focused and on guard right now.
Yeah. You can definitely see Alma just like wrapping herself around my legs, well, like both to stabilize herself as like, okay, I'm on a boat. What the fuck? And also, and also like, hey, I can tell that Casimir is focused, and there might be some anxiety, so I'll just be here. Let's fucking go.
Before we get to the next bit, because Jody's just kind of hanging around out there.
Hello.
Yes. Jody, would you kindly make for me a mental survival check, plus any bonuses you may have for being a octopus?
In what way?
I'm looking at the
What am I rolling this
transformation
for?
thing. Just kind of observe while you're underneath the boat.
Octopus 7,
Kind of
cool special senses. They have excellent sight, okay.
Yeah.
So possibly good at seeing.
I'll give you an extra enhancement in regards to sight for being an octopus, because you do have keen senses as well, so. Alright.
Look at us, okay.
So, with a catastrophic success, you have beasts, right? I think you have beasts. I'm sure you have beasts.
I have...
You do have beasts. Yay! With a catastrophic success, it's kind of,
That beast epicenter.
even better.
But I haven't got it active right now.
But, it's been probably what feels close to a few hours of sailing at this particular moment. And you've been able to get a couple of snacks as an octopus, just kind of reach out and grab something as you're kind of moving by.
I'll
But,
start a big lunch before I detach the ship.
But the thing that kind of sticks out mostly is that you were expecting sea monsters? Down in the depths, as you kind of are sitting there looking, you can kind of see big things moving deep beneath the surface. But nothing that really seems malevolent. It just feels like a natural part of it. Not
It's
really
just big fish.
That being said, otherwise, there is plenty. Like, you're sitting there taking a look around, and every time that you take a gander at something, you see, like, sand, and then when you look away, it's like a school of fish. You look over in a different direction, and then there's this other type of animal that would be...
So many crabs.
Yeah, so many. But,
Oh, is it the crab rave?
Yes.
I
They're doing
don't
it
have
right
that.
now under the water.
But, it's just strikes a little bit odd that there's not so much mystical stuff, but there's just look, if somebody could definitely make it back out of the otherworldly sea, you could probably fix some of the overfishing in the ocean. Is kind of the vibe that you're getting. Between Olivia and Vega, who is at the stem or front of the ship?
I think Olivia would have been at the front. Get some best photos from the front.
Yeah.
You said that Olivia would be closest to the front?
Yeah.
Is that what
Yeah.
you said? I'll say that Vega's probably kind of close to Kaz.
Okay. So you're getting the vibes of like hyper-focused tenseness. But Olivia, as you are the first there and you're taking pictures and sending them to people, I want to kind of illustrate that in this particular moment, from where you are at, as you are sending images to Jessica, Jessica's phone has literally, like, when you open your phone or when you, like, open the app to check someone's messages, and you know the rapid fire typers like myself who, like, types a sentence, hits enter, then types another sentence, and before you're done acknowledging what the first thing sent was, you already have like 2 or 3 other things. I do my best not to do that, to slow down a little bit, but still.
Oh my god, that's
It's
me.
that.
I do that.
It's that, but with pictures.
Hmm.
Because it's so rapid due to the time dilation. But regardless of that, Olivia, you are the first to notice as you see the shadow of an island coming up from the horizon. And whether it's a reflection from the water or from the island itself, you can't entirely understand as you're kind of taking the picture there. There is a sparkle from the tops of the island that seems bluish in color to kind of start with. As you guys begin to approach this island.
Yes, the island's sparkling.
And then as it's kind of pointed out, the rest of you see the island in the distance. Is there anything that you guys do to... is there any way that you guys vary your approach?
Well, like, we don't put the boat on the shore, right?
Yeah,
Carton says out loud.
I believe that we have a. Given the size of the ship that we have been discussing, I am assuming that there's going to be a little dinghy at the back.
Okay. Just out of curiosity, because I have an idea of how anchors are supposed to work. Carton's gonna let the anchor down, and we're gonna see how long it takes it for it to hit.
Sure.
So, from where you guys are at, it is hard to get details from the island.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you still got a bit to go.
It takes a decent while. It runs to the end of the chain.
Oh boy. Okay.
The land?
No, the anchor.
No, as in, does the anchor hit somewhere at the end of the chain?
Yeah, that's a great point. Are we still going when the anchor? Because, like, I'm assuming we have enough idea of classic procedure. Like, let the boat drift as you drop the anchor, turn the engine off. Does the boat stop, or is the anchor just kind of dragging now?
Highs and lows.
Go high.
Yeah, go high.
Yeah, I'll go high.
Oh.
Okay.
The boat does not stop.
Get closer.
Oh, dang.
All right, we're getting closer, gang. He's gonna call the anchor back up. We're gonna proceed a little further. Actually, Hold on. I have special eyes. Give me a moment.
What do your
Would you like me to
special eyes
continue, or would you
see?
like me to stop?
Hey, let Alvarez finish explaining, Piz.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, no. It's. Are you doing something before going forward, or would you like me to continue?
Do we want to stop here? I had an idea of a way to stay for a while.
Let's let Alvarez finish. I want to see where this goes.
Okay.
As you guys begin to get closer to the island and details are brought up, it's almost like a line. And once you kind of cross this line, everyone on the ship feels like your health is restored. If you have any injuries, they are cleared. Please let me know if you do. I need to clear attention. I need to.
You don't need my
That's
help.
fine.
I thank you for asking. My character has no injuries.
If you're so desperate for tension, you should have got one when I transformed.
You know what? Thank you for reminding. I'll go ahead and just. There we go.
If we were a session earlier, you would have gotten 3 there.
Well, I got 3 from last session, because you got it healed. But anywho,
Oh, fair enough.
And when I say you guys feel healed, I mean, like, yeah, you felt physically great since then, but some of you that might be a little bit older might have felt like creaks in your neck or stiffness in your back, and that feels missing.
My back is missing.
Yes, exactly.
Oh no! Ah!
Your C-spine is just gone completely. The rest of it's there, just your C-spine's gone.
Terrifying.
Well, shit.
I mean, I'm basically made of goo right now, so I'm fine.
But as you kind of go a little bit close, or as you guys get closer to the point where you can start seeing details, who is culturally or historically, I would say, educated? I would give. This isn't necessarily a big thing, but it's more just what people would recognize throughout history.
Yeah. Like, I think in part I have some education in those
I would feel like
things.
Veka's a little culturally adept.
He
So
has no academics or culture.
Jody might have some vague knowledge of Irish stuff because they're Welsh.
Fair.
Cardin, for a time, was a Saturday morning cartoon in that him and Brandine would kind of just travel the world solving mysteries. That's how I justify my culture stat.
So, those of you on the deck at the moment, as you kind of get closer, you see that this is not a wild isle, so to speak. You see a smorgasbord of architecture in different ways. You see urban heights, Norman castles, French chateaus, Victorian manor houses, and even collections occasionally of, I would say, probably about 60, 70-year-old skyscrapers, or at least in that style.
Okay.
Type of thing.
Okay.
And as you kind of get closer, you notice that the golden aspect to it is because the metallic aspects of the buildings are bronze. So anywhere where you would think to see iron or steel in a modern setting is replaced with bronze.
Interesting.
But you
Cardin,
can't quite get more details from where you're at. You do see, however, a duck.
A duck.
Cardin is going to look at the magic people who know more about magic stuff than he does. So is this a thing where we have to like ask for permission before we go in? Do we just go in and like say sorry? What's the call here?
I was thinking announcing our presence and hopefully someone would come out to ask permission from. That is my idea, I don't know. Vega, what do you feel about this? And Olivia, do you have any thoughts?
I'll
As
say
you
hi to
look
the duck.
over to where, as you kind of look over to where Vega would be, you notice she's gone to the head.
Right, I'll have to find her.
Okay,
What
so
do you say, Olivia?
I want to say hi to the duck.
That sounds like a good idea.
Dock.
Oh, Doc!
I'm sad now.
Ah!
As in a port of call, you may
Yes.
bring the ship to the dock.
I think in that case, now that I know it's not a duck and it is a dock, I think it would be best to moor and not immediately go like ashore. Because like I feel like a
Okay.
dock or like a pier is it's kind of like
Here's the matter with this.
it's like a liminal space in itself, right? It connects the two things. It's not one or the other.
So do you want me to just get out on the side of the boat and use VDS or something? I have the flags.
Oh, we can do that. Yes.
Alright, cool. So if there's anyone by the dock, they're gonna see Cardin just start using visual distress signals with the flags of like, hey, can we come in?
Wait, distress signals?
I don't know what the actual name is, but yeah, it's the form of communication where it's the signaling of the flags between boats.
Yes. I believe that's semaphore?
Oh, fuck, I was right. Yeah, it's semaphore.
Yeah. I believe the Z flag says I require a tug.
Do we require tug, or are we asking?
No, not at the moment.
I was about to say, listen, you say nope. Cardin wouldn't make that joke.
I know what the joke is. Hey.
All right, but yeah, Cardin is gonna like.
You
signal
can't do
to-
that. Vega's not present.
Fair enough. Cardin's gonna semaphore to see if we can come in.
So as you kind of get closer to the pier and begin kind of flagging things, a lot of you realize, and I think now if Jody was just to go sneak off, you can see
I'm sneaking
land
off.
and where it goes.
Okay.
So yeah, you can.
I'm
Hop
just gonna
off,
go
somewhere
along
else.
the beach until I can find a place where I can sneak onto land.
Just go ahead and roll a dexterity subterfuge or physical subterfuge. Sorry. And we'll kind of get into that in a moment.
Stealth.
But yeah, so as a lot of you are kind of on there, 4 successes.
It's
In
not
the immediate area, there isn't really any natural places, but you can find like a place underneath like a little dock or over on a different, kind of like behind a little, oh, you can rent boats here type thing.
Yeah.
You can find a place easy enough to get on and assume a different form if you so choose.
Yeah.
But the rest of you see as you begin to approach, begin kind of waving your flags. 2 things that kind of stand out. You see, those of you that are more specifically historically inclined, see a couple of tales of some missing ships, ranging in designs and styles for the past 600 plus years, at least. Yeah, up to and pretty much including sometime in the 1950s for the most modern one that you can see. The second thing that you guys notice is while there is an individual coming out to in a tugboat to help pull the boat into the pier, there's a crowd.
Oh.
A decent-sized one at that.
How do they look?
From here, except
Yeah. Okay. There's no, like, clear agitation or like, fear or something.
correct. None
Okay.
are.
Okay.
My actual paranoia is kicking in.
Everyone just showing up like, ooh, new people.
Yeah.
Well, we are in a world of pure imagination right now, so...
Mm.
Alright. So as you guys are being tugged into port, what would you guys like to do?
Do we have any contact with the tugboat at this moment? Anyone?
You can, like, it's not really radio or anything like that at this particular moment in time.
Just
But
yell real loud.
yeah, you can yell. It's not like a horribly windy day, and your voice
Yeah.
seems to carry through the ship at least. So you can go to the stem and or near the bow and probably yell and be heard.
Yeah, I think trying to make some connection there, like communicate, like thank you for the assistance, and we hope that we can dock here.
Hold on. I should have thought about this a little more beforehand.
It's okay.
I don't want just people. I want other things. Okay, welcome back.
So, just to vamp for a bit, what's everybody? Are we in beach attire? Is this our beach episode?
Oh my
I'm not
God,
in beach attire.
episode?
Like,
I'm gonna miss the beach episode.
I don't know what
You're
time of
immersed in
year
water.
it is, but we're still in, like, Atlantic Ocean, like, Irish Sea.
The Irish Sea does not look like that.
No, it doesn't.
It's way too blue.
I've seen some pictures of the coast of the good old Emerald Isle. I didn't see anything like
is.
this.
It is a way darker color than that.
True.
Yeah.
But what kind of climb have we found ourselves in currently?
It's a little chilly, and it's you're pretty north, all things considered, but
Okay.
seems to be kind of probably early summer, so still comfortable.
Okay. Early summer. Okay.
So I can't find enough of these things to butcher at this particular moment in time. But the way that this person talks is one, it's not heavily accented, it's mildly accented, but you can definitely tell that an accent is there. And you are hit over the head from probably 6 decades worth of slang in a response that says, no problem, feel welcome, you may come in, have a great time.
Oh, now Casimir is normally a very, like, exact science. Like, he's into astronomy. Me as a person, Chris Nether, is excited about all of this. So I want to play Casimir as being excited about that as well.
Listen, his love is astronomy. His like is culture and history.
True. I'm with the not omniglot ability that I have, I kind of, whenever I can, if someone uses like a certain turn of phrase, Casimir would probably try and find a way in his response to use something similar, either the same thing or maybe switch it a bit to see if like, okay, am I getting this right? And kind of play with that style of different colloquialisms as he communicates with this person.
It's so, you know, you are a polyglot. So you probably have that feeling when someone in one of the languages you are familiar with uses an unfamiliar term.
Mm-hmm.
Usually in slang, where it's just
Mm.
like it's hard to keep up with because it's being used in the correct context of what it originally means, but it feels more I'm excited to use this thing I learned. More so than any true structure behind it. Verbally, that's about it, as they're kind of paying attention to steering the tugboat. But that is about all that you can get at the moment. Vega, did you hear kind of the things that was seen, or because I don't know if you had.
I did not.
Okay. In short, you see various ships of the past 400 years up until about the 1950s. You see a crowd of people who seem excited that people are here. And if you are standing next to Casimir, you just got hit in the face with about 60 years worth of slang in one sentence.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Also, I don't know if you noticed that when he kind of... Oh, no, you were there. There's like chateaus, Victorian manor houses, urban skyscrapers, etc., etc. Kind of on the post before you. But yeah, so that is putting that up there. Is there anything that you, Olivia, or Pardon is doing at this particular time?
Not that I can think of.
Okay.
But yeah, Vega, you'll see Casimir being very giddy about this is very exciting. This is so cool. We're talking to these people, and it's like they're talking so in such a different way from what we're used to. This is new. This is wonderful. Ah.
He's like an excited little doggy.
Yeah.
All right,
Very good.
Jody, as you kind of swam off and then got to shore behind a building, part of the thing is you kind of taking a look around and observing is everyone has left to go to the pier where they will be bringing in the ship.
Are there any
So you pretty much have a
land
free
animals
reign
around?
at this meeting. So there's some, not many, but there's some.
I will turn into one of those as my disguise,
Um,
like a cat or
we'll
something.
keep things simple. Yeah, we'll say kind of like a crab at the moment.
A cat.
A cat.
Yeah, it's something that isn't stuck to the coast.
Okay,
One
yeah,
day, all things shall become crab.
Mm.
One day.
Not me though.
Uh,
I'm built different.
what kind of cat? Just out of curiosity.
Around here, probably just a. Considering the proximity to Britain, probably just like a ginger cat.
Okay. Hell yeah. So, a ginger cat kind of going on. Is there anything in particular that you are looking for at this moment in time? You do see kind of a gathering crowd on the docks near the pier. You could easily go around them into the city itself, or you could go inspect the crowd closer if you would like.
I need to go find a forge.
Take a look at your stats here real quick. roll for me mental technology check on your particular stats. I was gonna say culture, but you don't have any culture, so tech will have to do.
I'm uncultured. Senses help.
Yeah, sure.
So. Can the lads help?
How would you like their help?
Well, there's a few thousand of them.
Yes,
They
on
they
an
could do it.
island.
I could send some of them to go like searching,
Okay.
just like physically go and search.
How many would you like to send out for a moment?
Couple dozen.
Couple dozen. I'll give you scale 1 for a
Alright.
couple dozen.
5.
With 5 successes, as kind of the lads, a few of the lads kind of break from the ship in the ways that they can. It's kind of interesting from your perspective on the beach, where you see them kind of slip off the back in full wetsuits and scuba gear, so that way they can go underneath the water.
Yeah.
But they come out, they get up, remove their suits, and then kind of open up a bag and put in kind of like some basic disguises as they usually do for other things.
Well, like the Sam
Kind
Fisher
of just-
goggles.
and just kind of split off in their own different directions. So as you kind of avoid the crowd, easy enough as it can, no one's really paying much attention to it.
I'm also just
You're
gonna
able-
wander through this town, see if I can see.
It's confusing at first, kind of getting through the town. This is not. This is more. Oh, this is interesting. Let's put this. Where do we got room there, and then we'll put stuff over there, and so it's like a lot of winding.
Yeah,
roads.
I'm from the land where we put stuff wherever it fits. I understand this.
But you kind of go through and try to get kind of the lay of the land. It's the aspect of, okay, so we aren't going to put, say, a cannery for fishing across the island from the because it should be near where the fish are.
Yeah.
This place uses a lot of bronze, so they need the materials to make bronze, and they will bring it to the closest place they can to make such bronze. So you kind of start going over from
It'll
kind
be
of the
some-
city
wherever the mining is.
more towards the middle of the city where the mountain would be.
Yeah.
And you see a dozen or so buildings that might fit the case. More modern in architecture, so it's kind of hard to tell. Since you are on land, and you're kind of going through and noticing aspects about the building, what you notice is you have so many smells. Lots of good, pleasant, like perfumey.
I have
type of
enhanced
smells.
sense smell.
Mhm.
Keen sense smell.
You can probably find anyone in this city if you know what their
Yeah.
perfume smells like. That's just how much you'll learn.
Okay.
In addition to a lot of the iron and bronze, or a lot of the iron and steel being replaced with bronze, the windows are painted reflections on stone. So it's hard to see when you're at a distance, but as you kind of like take a glance over to your right, and you notice that the painting doesn't entirely move or register you in a reflection, you see that it's like
fucking
this
video
is
game ass reflection.
video game as reflections indeed.
Is it like on a shutter?
Some of it's on a shutter, some of it's on stone. It just
Okay.
kind of depends on the style of building.
Yeah.
The uh, the roads are paved roads lined with purple barked trees with golden leaves and are filled with odd songbirds. But even though they're paved roads, it's mostly horses and chariots that are traveling along them.
Okay.
So just a lot of these little details that you notice. But between you and the lads, you kind of have about a dozen buildings closer to the tucked off. I'll give a northwesterly space in this immediate town, tucked closer to the mountains.
I will
Yeah.
look through those for the heart of a fort. See if I can see anything that might be that. By casing the joints.
I'll return to that here in a second. As the rest of the party pulls into the into the pier, the tugboat, making it something you guys can anchor and put into place where it is that you need to go. They pull out the gangplank. I think that's the word I'm looking for.
Yep.
And make it so you guys can safely disembark after rigging the boat to the piers. But you guys are available to begin walking out. The vibes of the people that are closest, kind of like the crowd that's there, is they're trying to be respectful and not overwhelm you guys, but this is kind of like, oh my god, celebrities are in town.
Well, we are celebrities.
So I was thinking
Very nice.
Olivia would want to just dive right in, start making best first impression, all the friends. If this can break out into a Disney song, even better.
Jeez.
So pretty much as soon as the game planning is mostly secure, you
Before
start
that,
walking.
she can fly, remember?
Oh,
She descends upon the island.
Well, she runs on air rather than flying, but yes.
okay.
Oh my god, same.
Yay!
Alright. So, as you go over and begin introductions,
Hmm.
what do you start with, Olivia?
Uh, Probably just inane, friendly chatter, seeing how people are doing, asking about what the general area, introducing herself, waving back at the ship, saying her friends will get off in a moment.
I think I'll be right behind her.
Fashion.
So we'll deal with that in a second, Cancer. With Olivia, as you kind of like go forward and begin the basic introductory stuff, as soon as you're done and there's opens for questions, you get bombarded. And it is the aspect of what's popular right now in the world. What do people like? What do people do? What do people say? How do people do? Like, what do they wear? What's a good type of music that people
No, they're
do?
asking
What's
for
the
worst
architecture
possible
like?
person for this.
Uh-huh.
And as Casimir kind of approaches, you can also catch a lot of this. And I presume Cardin and Vega are shortly behind, if anything. Card.
Imagine Olivia saying, "Yes, princess dresses are all the rage right now."
Mhm.
Oh, still? Interesting. Card, as you are paranoid and an observer, would you like to do me a solid? You may make an integrity, empathy, or subterfuge mental check, please.
Thank you. I've been waiting for this. Would I add any of my specialties to this? I'm thinking
I'll,
profiling.
I'll
5 successes.
5 successes. Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Okay. So, you notice a couple of people in the back. One kind of leans over to somebody who seems to be more thin and lithe in stature, whispers a couple of things, points to Casimir and Olivia, and then the person that they're whispering to looks over, nods, and then begins running towards the center of town
Oh.
with 5 successes. But as the crowd is before you, they start asking like all sorts of things after getting some general questions from Olivia. There are people that go up to Vega and they're like, "Oh, what's this? Where'd you get this? What's this made out of? What does it mean?" And they just start anything that you guys have that is somewhat modern, as in like anything in the last 70 years, they are asking about
Oh.
if it's visible.
All of Vega's baubles and bits.
Mhm. Yep.
And since Jody is also going through town, I would like everyone to make for me another vibe check.
Yes.
I will lean towards integrity and empathy, but I will allow mental or social for those vibe checks.
Okay.
What did I roll last one?
I'm going for cunning empathy in this case.
I'm going for
I'm not
Profiling
good with
will
it.
work here. Anything that you have that reads people works.
What about etiquette?
Only
And
2
it was-
successes.
I don't know if my senses would help.
So
then-
I have the roller up. If you
Sure.
look at my traits, you see I have Mind Reader. Would that add anything to this?
Read it to me as I'm looking for.
You look at people and can tell their intentions.
Thank you.
I would allow keen senses hearing to work as
Okay.
you specifically are going through town.
Keen senses vibes.
But we confirmed earlier you can get that.
So yes, you would also get an enhancement for your keen senses, Vega.
Oh, well then what
Then you have
does
5
that mean? I
successes.
have 5 successes?
Yes.
That doesn't leave you have 5 successes.
Hooray!
Okay. You said you have mind reader. Is that a knack or is that's a edge? Or
It's
An edge.
it's under my birthrights, and Danny
It's an edge.
explained. Yeah, it's an edge.
It's the one that I had on Ryuji before.
should give some kind of specific mechanical benefit. Let me double check.
It says that it lets you
monster
know people's
readers.
intentions, I think.
Yes.
There it is.
I will give you 2. Mind reader's a mental edge, I believe. Mind reader. It does not. Okay. Well, I will give you 2 enhancement on it.
Okay. There it is. Okay, so this, and then 2 enhancements.
Okay. So, everyone but Casimir gets this, unfortunately.
Okay.
Casimir, I don't know if it's the fact that people are just seem to be extremely interested
They
in what
are
you have
too in
going
your
on,
personal space.
Yeah.
or whether you are just being overwhelmed because of social anxiety with the amount of people that are trying to be respectful, but also genuinely overcrowding. It's really hard
Hmm.
to get a read on it. Everyone else, it's not that this feels performative. It feels repetitive. It feels
programmed. It doesn't feel particularly genuine at this particular moment in time. Like, for those of you that rolled integrity specifically, it feels like there's not that there's something fake behind it.
You can look at these people and tell they don't normally act like this.
Or
Hmm.
something
Does it-
might be blocking them from it. For those of you that
seem
rolled
like-
empathy, there's a glassiness in their eyes.
Hmm.
Does it seem like they are real people being controlled or illusions?
They seem tangible. I mean, like, if you
Real
hold
people
out something
being
for them to
real
take a
people
look
being
at.
controlled is more likely. Or otherwise mentally manipulated.
Like, if you hold things out for it, they grab it, it doesn't drop. If you shake hands, those hands feel real, they feel warm. Some of them might feel a little clammy, some of them might feel a little dry, some of them are dainty, some of them are strong. And it's all sorts of different varieties. If it's an illusion, it's a goddamn good one. But you kind of lean more towards the other. I will let you guys, I will let you at the piers chew over that for a little bit. Go back to Jody and the lads.
What's up?
As you're kind of casing out about a dozen or so buildings, some of them are warehouses. It's billowing is not the quite right word, but there's a decent amount of smoke coming from them. It's like slightly post major industrial changes in some cases. So there's like paper mills, other types of things, which really does not add to the sensory overload of smells that you're experiencing at this particular moment.
Oh god, so much ink.
But it's more of these buildings encasing them, as the windows are fake. How would you like to investigate them? Get a better idea.
Well, I have liminal right now,
Mhm.
and I am using it to get always a backdoor. With this
Okay.
knack, you are impossible to fully defend against. No matter how unlikely, difficult, or dangerous, you can always find a possible means of entry or escape. This does not mean you automatically manage to get in, but you find some method you could theoretically succeed at, given time and luck.
So you can
I
see
am
all
looking
of
for
the
entrances.
So you can see all of the front doors, obviously, and the big loading and unloading bays that they might have. It's very interesting seeing like an industrial truck loading bay, but having a horse-drawn carriage back into it. But like, it's an amusing type of way where they include that they don't have windows, but they have fire escapes.
Yeah.
For some of the more modern related buildings. There are some older ones that might have like a couple of balconies, so it's pretty easy to get into a lot of the places. You can find
Also,
stairs or other things. Yes,
does anywhere have a chimney with a lot of smoke coming out of it?
more than a few places. Like I mentioned the paper mill.
Of
paper
these
mill.
ones that I'm looking at.
Yeah.
Just like the
there's
paper
a
mill
few
one
of them.
wouldn't probably.
You can avoid that one because paper mills smell nasty. Not even
Yeah.
just of a lot of ink. Paper mills just smell nasty. We live up the street from one.
Yeah. Also ones
Uh,
that smell specifically like, burning coals.
Yeah. It's not so much the smells that you're getting at this particular moment in time. What it is as you kind of pass by some, it's the heat. Like, unless you're planning on delving deep into it at this particular moment in time, it's hard to tell exactly which ones.
but there are three about how big is this? About 30 meters, I would say, apart from each other. So there's like it's kind of like alternating buildings of types that just are they're radiating heat. It's not a lot of heat from the outside because the buildings themselves are made of stone, and stone is a fantastic insulator.
Yeah.
But they are clearly warmer than the other ones.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
do have chimneys, and the chimneys do have smoke.
Gonna watch those three and see if metal is going into them and forged metal stuff is coming out.
Highs or lows?
Well, we went highs last time, so let's do it again. Maybe it'll be high this time.
There you go. Hey!
Hey, two of them. Two of them
Okay.
seem to have some kind of raw metallic material go in, and then some processed metallic materials come out. Usually some kind of piping or some kind of like structure related things like I-beams or something like that. These poor horses, man.
Yeah. Okay. Am I far enough away that one of Carden's doubles can be with me?
Oh yeah, no, 100%.
Gotta find a spot to turn back from being a cat.
Mhm.
And go talk to this Carden. Be like, okay, it's one of these two buildings. I need to find whatever the heart of a forge is and get it to the guys in the Northlands.
Alright, give me a second. Pretty sure I could find something that'll let me look into this building.
While you're looking at that in particular, we'll go back to the pier. It's been like half an hour, and you guys are still being mobbed by a
Yeah.
crowd asking a bunch of questions. They have not
But
let
I've
up.
answered so many questions.
The answers have gotten more and more esoteric from Olivia.
And more detailed from Casimir. So there are these things called transistors.
Like the radios?
Yes, but smaller. And we've made it so that instead of them being the size of centimeters, they're now nanometers small.
Given what Olivia clocked onto of the mind control, I think she would try to more subtly ask them, who is your leader?
Oh, our leader is. Oh shit! I gotta open up the right fucking book. Hold on, give me a second.
I enjoy the idea of Olivia thinking she's being subtle by just saying who is your leader.
I mean, she has the stats to be subtle, but also that is quite on point.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the
Alright, I
top
think
diggity dog here?
I think I found a solution to getting in there. There's two possible paths. Classic breaking and entering. I could
Well,
just
I've got
send a
the thing to
snake
get
in
us
there.
an entrance.
Oh, cool.
Like
Also,
we,
I could
we
raise
have
It's
ways to
it's
get
not
in.
listed.
Okay. Beach Carden has been answering every question with a question.
Oh.
He doesn't have a name. Interesting. I'll have to find-
Oh.
Oh boy.
Unnamed spooky sort.
Oh god, how do I say her? Alright, give me just a second.
The leaders of the island are Neve and her father. Neve of the golden hair, you might have heard of her.
Have we?
I think it would
Those
ring
of
a
you
bell if we've read a little bit about this place.
Yeah. Neve of the golden hair is a one of the gosh, I don't like Irish. My brain.
Mm-hmm.
Is one of the Aesheed who stole Oisin from Fianna to be her betrothed.
Yeah, it's just pronounced she.
Even with the
Yep.
prefix.
I don't know what about the
Okay.
prefix. I don't.
Yeah,
I know that one of them is just she.
yeah, because I know like Banshee is classic one is spelled the same way for the end
Mhm.
of it.
Yeah.
But
I stole
but yeah.
something from she.
No.
She stole Oshin, right?
Oisin?
Oshin.
Oshin, yes. Oshin was a hero of the Fianna, and she stole him to be her betrothed.
Called kidnapping.
Oops.
He did eventually convince them to. I have to go help my people, and left. And they've been waiting. Like the island has been waiting for his return since. But until then, hey, nice people, yay people.
Hmm.
But
Yeah,
that is the
Casimir's
answer.
still like unaware of the strangeness of these people as he continues explaining things in more and more detail. And
Wait, we can communicate telepathically to each other.
Can we?
Oh.
Some of us can, right?
Can we?
No.
Boy.
I think I can with
Yeah,
Kaz.
you have marvels that can allow you to do stuff if you would like to.
Or possibly domain stun?
Yeah,
I think I've done it before with Kaz when we were doing the heist.
hmm,
Not to be
Oh,
confused
yes,
with the
you
current
have,
heist or the upcoming
um,
heist.
Always there, I think it is.
I think so.
Yeah,
They
characters who
can
wish to speak to you.
hmm.
Yes.
Do so from anywhere. Spend a minute to appear at their side, along in the same room.
So technically, they can speak to you.
Oh, I can't speak to them. Boo!
Oops. I'm
Interesting.
ignorance is bliss. Let's just say that.
Also, Cardin is going to take note that Casimir forgot the malevolent feeling we had while we were on the boat almost immediately after meeting people.
We're not on the boat anymore.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
Um,
Cardin's gonna hold on to that. That being said, yeah, Cardin is not...
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
Cardin's not. No, Cardin's not.
Cardin's not... Yeah, Cardin's not answering questions. He's letting his friends kind of handle people. And, yeah, split between the two groups. He's keeping an eye on what's happening here. A majority of his attention currently is getting into this building with Jody, because immediately Cardin thinks something's up here. Actually, yeah, no, I'm in two places. What am I doing?
Yeah.
Cardin's going to look at Jody and kind of explain, yeah, keep an eye out if you can. I saw some guy whispering something to a different individual who ran this way, and he's gonna give Jody the description of the individual who ran into town.
Okay.
I don't know what they were muttering about, but they're asking a lot of questions over there, and everybody seems far too keen on answering them.
Well, we're a bunch of demigods that just showed up. They might be going to tell the bosses who's in charge here.
Well, that's the thing. The guy who is in charge here ain't here.
Well, he's not at the dock, but he's still there. He
Yeah.
just does not have a written name, and I really don't feel like trying to find a good old Irish name that I don't know how to pronounce.
Yeah.
No, that's fair. But yeah, Cardin's gonna convey that to Jody of just they're claiming the person here it has this history with O'Sheen being claimed as their betrothed, and apparently he kind of fucked off a while back and hasn't come back.
I think if Cardin name drops Neve, I think given the history of Jody might recognize the name. But Vega, what are you doing at the docks?
She's currently surrounded, right? By all the peeps?
Pretty much, yes.
Okay, but she knows the vibes are off.
Yes.
Is Kaz near her?
You have not been separated. Like,
Okay.
there might be people between
You are just surrounded.
you, but, like, you guys care to, like, reach out and grab each other's hands if need be, as in the four of you that are there.
Mm-hmm.
We do
She's-
not have a private moment right now.
Okay. Really quick, because we played it that way before. If Casimir like speaks to Vega in her mind, is she able to respond to him the same way back?
Yeah,
Okay. She's gonna grab onto like grab Casimir's hand and give it a squeeze and like kind of give him a concerned or give him a look to make him wonder. Like, hopefully, if he catches on that she doesn't feel 100% about this.
Seeing Vega's look, Casimir kind of looks a bit puzzled, and guess what is it?
So responding back, she like she uses that ability and is saying and says, I don't think everything here is per the usual. I kind of it doesn't feel, it feels like it's not genuine. Not thinking they have any bad intent, but it feels like they're kind of being puppeted to me. And the vibes are not vibing, babe.
With that, is it something that I can now pick up on, or do you want, like,
as
is
it's
it...
pointed out, I will allow, I'll just be like, oh, yeah, no, there's kind of that glassy look and demeanor of these people.
And after, like, letting him know, she's gonna ask if they'll let her come, like, through or come by, see if they'll, like, make way for them to move forward.
Yeah,
But, like,
the instant you make a request, it's not like the automatic weird, oh, yes, we must obey, but it's kind of the, oh, we're sorry, and, like it's still that hospitable type of feeling, but they will give you room the instant that it is asked for. It's kind of like somebody being reminded that, oh yeah, no, it's not, it's impolite to crowd people like this. Oh shit, I got caught up in my excitement. It's that type of thing.
She's like, it's okay, I can be the same way at times. Really quick out of character, she heard Olivia ask about their leader, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is there any way we can meet the head honcho, you know, the guy in charge? It'd be really cool to meet him.
Oh. As you ask them, and as the bodies before all of you begin to spread, just because I had this idea during the middle of it, since Cardin's not really interacting with them, you see like a few people that are trying to mimic his mannerisms, just kind of off to the side.
Timothy's like if he's like got his arms crossed, standing at rest or something like that. There's like 3 or 4 people standing around him, like looking at him. It's like, do I have this right? Standing with their arms crossed, standing at rest. But as you kind of say that, in the distance, you see what appears to be a gilded chariot being dragged by 4 white horses down the paving stones towards the dock.
Oh,
Jody, for your purposes in regards to this, since you do have keen hearing, you do hear from the distance. It's more towards the east of you for purposes. Coming down at a extremely quick, if even pace. So not quite a gallop, but still fast nonetheless.
Yeah.
And as they kind of approach over the thing, approach the docks, it's a slight bow of the head of the she closest to you guys, or kind of along the way, as a beautiful, youthful appearing woman stands or gets out of the chariot and kind of looking over your party that's there at the moment. Seeing Carden, Olivia, Kaz, and Vega. And when her moniker was of the golden hair, you might think, oh, a very blonde woman. And visually, it appears to be more literal than you may have interpreted it at first. Where it is extremely bright and shiny. Very well kept and cared for. Top of the line aspects of it. And then as she kind of looks over everyone, her eyes fall upon Casimir and Olivia, and it doesn't take much for you guys to notice a visible interest. Given the state of her hair, those of you that are there could probably guess that this is Neve. I would like everyone to again, that's here, roll an integrity and or empathy check to vibe check me.
Okay, let's see.
social or mental, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Well, I'm still not good at that. Here
I
goes.
wish sudden insight would work.
If you've got a different thing for insight.
It's a knack called sudden insight.
Okay, let me read it.
I don't think it's gonna.
Oh, this isn't a knack. This is a sorcery item.
Yeah.
Magic.
So you can make it, and we could call the obstacle before you because we're approaching the end time anyway. We can call the obstacle before you reading the vibes. And you can roll in a sorcery check, which would be social occult for you, and then you would gain enhancement equal to your roll to the vibe check that you can spend as a pool to spend. But since we're getting near the end anyway,
quick, use all the momentum.
I
Go, go, go.
I got 5 successes on that, and so then what do I do with that then?
So you would roll. You rolled integrity last time, so go ahead and roll mental or social and integrity, and you get 5 enhancement. In short, you get to give yourself the help action.
Nice.
5. And 8 successes.
Nice.
It does work here.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Anyone like to spend momentum out of
I think I would like to spend momentum on my 2 successes.
Sure.
Spend as much as you want.
Yeah, spend it all.
Okay, I'll spend it all.
Sick.
There we go. 4 successes.
Oh, did it all?
Okay. So
Wait,
with
hold
four
on, hold on.
success- uh-huh.
It did re-roll itself.
Sorry, no. It would be a total of 7 successes because 7 is the target, right?
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
nice.
Yes.
So
Interesting.
okay.
Oh,
Cool. I don't have to do the silly thing where I go, yeah, no, Casimir, she is looking you up and down. No, you all would catch
hmm.
upon this, even with 5 successes. Especially because you're kind of looking to things, and I don't know if we added.
Is she making them eyes then?
She is making them
Lord.
eyes at both Olivia and Casimir. But the thing that all of you notice as you are standing on the docks, looking at, for all intents and purposes, the princess of the island, is you see the same glassy look.
Oh.
Oh, I don't like that.
God.
And we'll go
That's-
ahead and end the session there for the evening. Thank you all for joining me. I've been your storyteller, Alvin. With me playing Jody, I've had Danny Cat.
Under crimes.
With me playing Casimir, I've had Cress.
I feel like I'm going to be involved in crime.
With me playing Big, I've had Vitinho.
She better keep her fucking hands off my man, or else I'm gonna throw some.
Mhm.
Playing Olivia, I've had RoboPirate. And playing Periwinkle Shade, I've had Carden. Or playing Carden, I've had Periwinkle Shade. My bad.
Mhm.
Glassy princess to the left of me, crime to the right. Here I am.
Mm-hmm.
Looking over to a monkey stuck in the middle with you. All right. You guys have a good one, and we'll catch you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Take care. Thank you all so much for being here. Let's see if we can get some music going. Well, we are at an island. It may be Tirnanog. I don't know if it is. Who knows? We'll figure it out. I think we should go and raid into someone who... let's see, do we have anyone doing any TTRPG stuff? Technically, yes. Let me see. Well, Mandari is working on something for Dungeons and Dragons. So let's go and say hi there. As for streams, maybe I'll stream on Friday. I don't know yet. It's going to be hot, so that's never a good thing for my brain. Otherwise, we'll see each other next week. But you'll hear from me, definitely. I hope you all have a lovely rest of your day. I have been Cressnether, I am Cressnether, and I will be Cressnether, and I hope to see you all another time. Goodbye!